Hi, my name is Tonyah, and I'm the creator of the YahLight Daily Meditation and Prayer Practices. I'm sitting in my hotel room in Jerusalem, Israel, and I'm making a series of videos from all of the questions from the people that I've been touring with, they were a group of believers in Christ, and they all wanted me to explain what I do because they've never heard anything like that before. And I think it's true. I don't think that there is anything like that out there. So I was told by God's Spirit many years ago to create a biblically based meditation and prayer practice. That means it's a daily practice. This is going to be a 5-minute explanation. This is something you have to practice. And now the goal of a meditation, a biblically based meditation and prayer practice, the goal is to become more like Christ. And how we can do that is if we can sit and be still and know God every day. The more we know God, the more we know ourselves, the more we can surrender our body and our soul over to His Spirit, the more He can work in us to transform us, to heal our wounds, to purify us, to glorify us. So the big goal of this practice is to become more like God created us to be, more of our true identity, more of our full potential. Now the way that this practice works is you do become still. So it is a posture of meditation where it's inner work. You go inside, and I'll lead people through using the breath. The breath of life brings new life. We're given the breath of life. So I use the breath to settle and calm the body. Breath also means spirit in Latin. So by using the breath, we're already connecting to the Spirit. And then I guide people to the Spirit. The Spirit, God's Spirit abides in us, and we abide in Him. So we are one. And God's Spirit is a peace beyond understanding. We can always find God's Spirit. So I show people how to find God's Spirit. And then I show people how to find their heart, because Jesus was always pointing to His heart for a good reason. And that's because all new life flows in and out of our heart. Our soul and our spirit and our conscious is all found in our heart. And we can heal with our heart. The light that we have, the true light. Jesus is the true light. He left us His light, and it's a healing light, especially if we can really know how to identify it. So then I guide people through our soul, and this is the most complicated part probably, because our soul is used to running the show. It's our mind, our emotions, and our free will, our desires. And it's a big part of us, but it's a part that desires to be seen by the Spirit. So the soul hungers for the Spirit, and there's lots of biblical references for that. So we do explore the whole soul, and we learn to surrender the soul to the Spirit. So we surrender all of this stuff that's going on in our soul over to God's Spirit, and God's Spirit is the Spirit of truth, the Spirit of might, understanding, knowledge, wisdom. God's Spirit is peace, love, joy, patience, kindness, goodness, self-control. God's Spirit is faithfulness. God's Spirit is where forgiveness is found. So the the goal, the practice is surrendering the soul to the spirit, and then we are in spirit, and you can feel that. You can feel, okay, I've surrendered my soul to my spirit. This feels great. And then you're in spirit and you pray to spirit, and then you end in a prayer, and it's very, very powerful. So the prayer aspect is thanking and confessing and asking and listening. So we're learning how to be in relationship, in a vulnerable, honest relationship with God during prayer. So, well, 5 minutes and 40 seconds. That is the explanation that I have for the YahLight daily meditation and prayer practices in 6 minutes. Go with grace and go in grace. This is Tonyah. Thanks for listening.